Bubs the Beast. My next topic is called forgiving and forgetting. Now, as we all know, Jesus Christ and God are two awesome individuals who have who have managed to love the whole world despite whatever they've done. Well, as we know, people in the world are not as understanding. Um, the term, as far as the Christian way, they say Jesus died on the cross for all of our sins, and so that we may be forgiven. That takes a lot. To say that if you believe in one religion, everybody in the world is forgiven for every sin that they've ever committed is a bit takes a really big man to die for not doing anything to anybody. But the point I'm making here is that human beings are not as forgiving and are don't forget at all. I truly believe that it is direly important to forgive, not for anybody else's peace of mind, but for your own peace of mind. A lot of times we dwell over shit that people do and it fucks with our mind really, really, really bad. I don't know about anybody else, but I have a conscience, so everything fucking eats at me, like eats bad at me. And I'm fighting myself all day long between me and my thoughts. But I have to know and learn is that I cannot hold on to resentment. You can't hold on to anger. You can't hold on to anybody else's mistakes because they harm you. They don't harm anybody else. Now, am I saying forgive? No, don't ever forget. If there's anything that happens in your life that is worth remembering, you need to fucking remember. Whether you forgive that person or you don't forgive, it's very important that you never forget because it keeps you from making the same mistakes that you made the first time. See what I'm saying? Just like me, if I trust somebody and they break my trust, I never trust them again. I may deal with you again. I may be your friend again, but will I ever trust you? No, no, never. Which means what I say to you will be limited. What I tell you will be limited, and the way I feel about you will be limited. Because I have this insatiable habit of not wanting to hold a grudge, but I hold grudges in the same sentence. It says a Scorpio can hold a grudge forever, which is very true because it dwells on me forever. I never forget it, but I'll try and forgive you because I need to sleep at night. You know what I mean? I used to think that people who slept really good at night don't have a conscience, but they do. It just doesn't fuck with them as bad. Some people just can do whatever and it doesn't bother them. But me, it eats me the fuck alive. If I feel some type of way and I don't get it off my chest, it eats me alive. If I sit around you and you do something I don't approve of and I don't say nothing, it eats me the fuck alive. So it's very important that I'm honest with myself and I forgive. Just like uh, um, let me give you an example. I was talking to my cousin. My cousin had been shot, and the person who shot her got out of jail, and she didn't know exactly how to feel. So she got in a room with the same person who shot her, and she told him, "I forgive you." And to be honest with you, she may not have necessarily really forgiven him, but in her mind, for her to be in the same room with them and not completely blank the fuck out is forgiveness enough. You see what I'm saying? Now, when I'm saying, will she ever forget what happened to her? No, she'll never forget it. It's a life changing experience, but forgiving can help her get closure and help her to move on with her life. You see what I'm saying? You know? And a lot of times it's hard to forgive somebody when you don't get the answers that you deserve. You know what I mean? Because I'm sure she wants to ask him, like, what the fuck made you shoot me? You know what I mean? Because that's her who has to live with the consequences of his actions. But at the same token, she needed to forgive him in order to not hold that grudge or that block on her shoulder. When I say I was in a really bad fight years ago, a really bad fight, like to the point where I could have been seriously harmed, and I seen this person again after they did me so bad, and I told them I forgive you. I had every opportunity to get even. I had every opportunity to get even, and I said, I forgive you because of the circumstances of the way that things happened. I forgive you. I was not your intended target, though I was your target. You knew good and well it was me, and you went above and beyond. But in our realization that the shoe would have been on the other foot, I might have done the same thing. I don't know. You know what I mean? So it's not the fact that they're a good person which is making me forgive them. It's the fact that I need to be able to go on with my life. And that's the same thing that I'm trying to get across to y'all. Somebody harms you, or they hurt you, or they break your trust, move forward. Because the longer that you hold on to that shit, it's hurting you. And it's not going to help you get any better. Now, if you do ever find that you cannot forgive this person, and it's just not, you tried and you tried and you tried and you tried and you just can't fucking forgive them, then it's just best to just X that person out your life. Because if you gotta walk around thinking about every day what this person did, then it's not gonna get no better. You see what I'm saying? Whether it's a friend, if a friend fucked your man and you trying to get this bitch another chance, and but every time she come around, you getting the same thoughts back in your fucking head and it's never leaving your mind, you just gonna have to cut that bitch off. See what I'm saying? Because you're not gonna your mind's not gonna stop reacting to shit just because you see what I'm saying, you trying to forgive somebody. It's not gonna stop. You can say you forgive somebody all motherfucking day long, and then they in your face, and you thinking about the shit all over again. So if you can't move forward, the best way to move forward is just to cut them out your life. And but even still, work on forgiving them. Whether you tell them that you forget them or not, work on it because it'll help you become a better person for it. Because as we all know, grudges make you age fast, and they say black don't crack, but even black can crack after a while. You see what I'm saying? Stress is a killer. It kills softly, and it takes away your joy and your peace of mind. So don't let nobody do that to you. Ups to peace, over.